If this message reaches you, it is meant for you. For anyone seeking inner peace today, you are not the mind. Listen. There comes a moment in every spiritual seeker's life when the searching becomes exhausting, not because you are weak or failing, but because your soul is tired of looking for what has always lived inside you. We spend years trying to find God, peace, clarity, purpose, love, healing, as if the divine hides somewhere far outside our own being. But the deeper the search goes, the more life begins to whisper a truth that most people never hear. When you stop searching, you discover you were the truth all along. The seeker and the truth have always been the same one. You were never meant to chase God. You were meant to awaken to the God within you. You were never meant to search for peace. You were meant to remember it. You were never meant to chase answers. You were meant to realize you are the place where answers rise. Spiritual searching starts with longing, the aching feeling that there is something more, something deeper, something beyond the surface of your life. But the purpose of longing is not to send you outward. The purpose of longing is to pull you inward. Because the search was never pointing outside, it was always pointing you home. Most people misunderstand the end of seeking. They think it means giving up. They think it means failure. They think it means losing the hunger for truth. But the end of seeking is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of seeing. Seeking happens in the mind. Seeing happens in the soul. Seeking is driven by the belief that you are separate from what you seek. Seeing reveals that you were never separate at all. There was a man from Arizona named Michael. From the outside, he looked successful. A good job, a nice house, a stable life. But inside, he felt a deep emptiness he could not explain. He tried everything to fill it. He searched in money. He searched in new hobbies. He searched in relationships, vacations, accomplishments, thrills. But no matter what he achieved, the emptiness always returned. One night, sitting alone on his balcony staring at the desert sky, he whispered, "What am I missing? Why can't I find peace?" And something rose inside him, a quiet, warm voice, not from his mind but from his being. You were looking outside for what lives inside. That night he closed his eyes, breathed deeply, and for the first time allowed himself to simply be, without trying to fix himself or fill himself. In that stillness, he felt a calm he had never felt before, a presence rising from within, not from the world. He said, "It was like I finally came home to myself." The searching didn't end because he found something outside. It ended because he found himself. People make one huge spiritual mistake. They think awakening is about becoming something more spiritual, more worthy, more awakened, more holy. But awakening is not becoming anything. Awakening is remembering your essence, remembering your divine identity, remembering your oneness with God, remembering the truth that was buried under trauma, noise, conditioning, fear, and self-doubt. Seeking reinforces the belief that something is missing. Seeing dissolves it. There was a woman named Laura from Kansas. She was sincere, spiritual, devoted, always searching for God, reading books, attending retreats, praying every morning and night. Yet she always felt distant from God, as if God was somewhere far away waiting for her to reach him. One afternoon, sitting alone in her car outside a grocery store, exhausted from years of spiritual effort, she whispered, "God, I don't know what else to do." In the silence that followed, something happened, something small, but life-changing. She felt peace rise inside her chest, warm and quiet. She said it felt like a gentle hand being placed over her heart. And the realization came, God wasn't waiting at the end of my search. God was waiting inside my silence. That moment changed her entire spiritual life. She stopped trying to reach the divine outside and started listening to the divine within. The truth most seekers never hear is this: the one searching for God is the one God is searching through. The one longing for peace is peace longing to be recognized. The one craving love is love itself trying to awaken. Everything you've been looking for has been living inside you, breathing inside you, calling from within you. It is not something you find. It is something you become aware of. A veteran named Daniel from Georgia spent years trying to heal from trauma. He searched for relief through therapy, medication, books, online communities, anything that might quiet his thoughts. But nothing gave him lasting peace. One night, sitting alone on his living room floor, he said out loud, "I can't keep searching. I can't keep fighting." He let the silence surround him, and for the first time he didn't run from it. In that stillness, he felt something he had never felt, a warm, gentle presence rising from his own being. It wasn't dramatic, but it was real. He said, "The peace I'd been searching for wasn't something I had to find. It was something I had to allow." That night, the searching ended, and healing began. Why do you stop searching? Not because you give up, but because you wake up. You stop searching because you finally see there is nothing to find. You stop searching because the truth is not an object. You stop searching because the divine is not outside you. You stop searching because the truth you seek is your very being. Awakening is not discovery. Awakening is recognition. There was a young woman named Ashley from Minnesota. She struggled with depression, believing that something essential was missing from her life. She was constantly searching for the missing piece, a passion, a purpose, a feeling, something that would finally make her whole. One night, overwhelmed and exhausted, she sat on the floor of her room and whispered, "I'm tired of searching. I'm tired of chasing peace." She closed her eyes, stopped trying to fix herself, stopped trying to force clarity, and simply breathed. In that breath, she felt something open inside her, a quiet presence, untouched by her sadness, untouched by her fears. It wasn't dramatic. It was subtle. But she realized the part of me I've been searching for was never missing. And from that moment on, healing didn't come from searching, it came from seeing. Awakening happens in one breath, the moment you stop looking outward and begin feeling inward. The moment you stop chasing God and realize God is already here. The moment you stop trying to become something and realize what you already are. The moment you stop searching for truth and truth reveals itself as your own presence. You don't find the truth. You awaken as the truth. If this message touched your heart today, pause, breathe, and whisper within yourself, "I am the truth remembering itself." And if this message brought you peace, clarity, or awakening, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment "I am the truth." Give a super thanks if you feel guided, and share this message with someone who is searching today. Your support helps these teachings reach more souls who are longing to come home to themselves.